I'm Richard Martin. I'm the author of Brilliant Maneuvers, How to Use Military Wisdom to Win Business Battles. We've been looking at each of the chapters, each of the 10 chapters in my book, and we're up to chapter 7. Military intelligence is not an oxymoron. In other words, military intelligence is not a contradiction in terms. It's an old military joke. But the basic point here by saying it's not a contradiction in terms or an oxymoron is that military intelligence and intelligence in general is essential to any undertaking. What is intelligence? Intelligence is anything you do to reduce uncertainty, to reduce ignorance, and to gain information about your opponent. In other words, intelligence is the key means of clarifying the fog of war. Now, you can't eliminate friction through intelligence, that's another thing, but it certainly is a key element in minimizing the fog of war. Intelligence really is focused on the external environment, outside the firm, outside a particular business unit. The concern of intelligence is with the environment in the widest sense. The socio-political environment, the economic environment, financial, the competition, technology, the market segments, but it can also include the physical environment, geography, climate, weather, health, the human environment, demographics. So the key concept here to remember, and what I really focus on in this chapter, is that intelligence is everybody's business. Let's just say you've got field service representatives in your company. They're out working with clients. They might see competitors. They might hear things when they're with their clients. This might be very useful information for the company. If they know what the general framework is, if they know what the strategy and intent is, what you're trying to achieve, they might be able to cotton into this information and through their own initiative, listen in and bring back that information to your company. The same thing happens with salespeople who go to, say, a trade convention. They'll rub shoulders with competitors, with buyers in the market, and they'll hear things, they'll see trends. If they're keyed to it, they can bring this information back and it can be interpreted. So the key point here is that the major point I want you to take out of this chapter and this video is that intelligence is everybody's business. But in order to have it work properly, you need the entire framework that we've been developing up to now in the book. In our next chapter, we'll get into logistics and the sinews of war.